Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope all of you are well and you will be enjoying your life here. I am Chaudhary Jehanzeb Anwar. In last lecture, I told you about the direct and indirect speech, and I took some interrogative sentences and I put those sentences into the direct speech, and then I converted those direct speech sentences into the indirect speech sentences. I also told you that basically there are two types of interrogative sentences which we use into the direct speech. The first type of category belongs to those sentences which contain the interrogative pronoun, and the second category belongs to those sentences which contain the auxiliary verb, helping verb and modal verb. I also told you I wrote here a direct sentence, and I also told you that the first type or category was the reporting speech, and second was the reported speech. And when I changed the direct sentence into the indirect sentence, I wrote here the reporting speech, and then I use a specific word to join the reporting speech and the reported speech. I also told you one important thing, that if the direct sentence contains the interrogative pronoun, then we will not use any type of verb to join the reporting speech and the reported speech. But if we are using the helping verb and auxiliary verb or modal verb into the direct speech, and direct speech also contains the interrogative sentence, then we will use the word if to join the reporting speech and reported speech into the indirect sentence. Today I want to discuss with you the imperative sentence, means that in the direct speech we will use the imperative sentence, and then we will convert that sentence into the indirect sentence. First, I want to discuss what is actually the imperative sentence. Imperative sentence, when we are discussing something, we use some specific words, or we try to understand what actually those words are, or what actually those sentences belong to. We do any type of order, or we do any type of request, or we advise to anyone in those sentences. The important thing is that we should try to understand what actually the sentence is, and from which type of discussion we are doing in that particular sentence. Now I write here one sentence, and I will convert that direct sentence into the indirect sentence. Then you will able to understand very clearly what actually I want to say. For example, I write here, I said to him, I said to him, work hard to show your worth. Work hard to show your worth. Now we can see it is a reporting speech and it is a reported speech. When we will convert the direct sentence into the indirect sentence, I will write here I. Now I can see this sentence, work hard to show your worth. When I am reading this sentence, I come to know that it is basically an advice. So I am advising him to do this work. But now we are seeing that in the reporting speech here is a past tense, so we will act according to the situation. I advised i advised him. I use here advise because here is a past tense in the reporting speech. Now I will use a specific word to to join the reporting speech and reported speech into the indirect speech. It means when in the imperative sentences we will use the word to on the place of that, if, or any type of interrogative pronoun. So I wrote here the word to, and now I will write here work hard to show. Now here is a second person, and second person will change according to the object of reporting speech. I told you about the change of pronoun, that the first person change according to the first person change according to the subject of reporting speech. Second person we change according to the object of reporting speech, and we will not change the third person in the reported speech. So I can see here there is a second person, and second person will change according to the object of reporting speech. When we will see the him in the category of your, we will come to know that there is a specific word his in its category, and we will write here the word worth. So when I will write the when I will read the sentence, I read it. I advise him to work hard to show his worth. I hope you understood it very easily. Thank you very much.